Welcome back to Game Gazers, where we dive deep into the worlds of gaming, uncovering the stories, the secrets, and the mechanics that make them legendary. Today, we're tackling one of the most anticipated expansions in gaming history, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Was it worth the wait? Does it live up to the grand legacy of Elden Ring? Or is it a harsh lesson in ambition? Stick around as we analyze every inch of this new journey through the lands between. Shadow of the Erdtree doesn't just add a new map, it introduces an entirely new chapter in the lore of the lands between. This expansion revolves around Miquella, a character shrouded in mystery in the base game. Unlike his twin sister, Malenia, Miquella was always an enigma, a powerful Empyrean whose fate remained uncertain. But now, in this expansion, we finally step into his world, uncovering his struggles, his ambitions, and the forces that seek to control him. The expansion's story takes players deep into the realm of Shadow, a twisted reflection of the lands between, where the golden influence of the Erdtree has been tainted. Here, we see new factions vying for dominance, ancient deities whispering in the dark, and cryptic NPCs who guide, or mislead, us in our quest. This expansion's storytelling follows FromSoftware's signature approach: environmental storytelling, obscure NPC dialogue, and hidden lore details buried in item descriptions. The beauty of Shadow of the Erdtree is how it expands the lore without outright answering every mystery, keeping fans engaged in theories and discoveries. What happened to Miquella after he abandoned his cocoon? Who are the new rulers of the realm of Shadow, and what do they want? How does this new land tie into the greater lore of the lands between? The Elden Ring base game already set the bar high for open-world design, and Shadow of the Erdtree builds upon that foundation with a brand new region, the Realm of Shadow. This new land is both familiar and alien. It carries the same sense of awe as the lands between but is drenched in a darker, more oppressive atmosphere. Imagine Lindell's grandeur mixed with the twisted despair of the frenzied flame endings. The sky is dim, the land scarred, and the ruins whisper forgotten truths. What makes the realm of Shadow unique? Verticality taken to the extreme, this isn't just an open world, it's a layered world. Cliffs, ruins, and vast underground chasms create a sense of depth and isolation. Dynamic weather and day/night cycles. Unlike the base game, Shadow of the Erdtree introduces dynamic environmental changes that affect enemy behavior, hidden paths, and even boss fights. Secret pack design. True to FromSoftware's DNA, the expansion is filled with illusory walls, hidden quests, and cryptic NPCs that completely change the story based on player choices. If Elden Ring's world felt like a grand legend, then Shadow of the Erdtree feels like its dark, forgotten nightmare. What's an Elden Ring expansion without brutally challenging bosses? If you thought Malenia was tough, Shadow of the Erdtree will make her look like a tutorial. From grotesque monstrosities to fallen heroes, each new boss brings a unique challenge. Notable bosses: the Devourer's Embrace, a towering horror that feasts on the spirits of the lost, wielding a shifting mass of blades. Miquella's Guardian, a knight unlike any other, whose attacks evolve based on the player's tactics. The Forgotten Monarch, a spectral warrior tied to the hidden lore of the lands between. A secret boss that changes based on your choices throughout the DLC. Boss fights now integrate destructible environments, unique mid-fight transformations, and hidden mechanics that force players to adapt. Expect some of the most intense encounters FromSoftware has ever created. To tackle these new foes, players are armed with a fresh arsenal of weapons, sorceries, and ashes of war. New weapon types: dual-wielded polearms, arcane-infused daggers, and a return of Bloodborne-style trick weapons that change mid-combo. Expanded Ashes of War: these abilities now have dual variants, allowing players to modify them based on their build. Miquella's Sorceries, a new school of magic focused on time manipulation and celestial energy. The expansion's gear system encourages creativity, giving players even more freedom in crafting unique builds. So, is Shadow of the Erdtree the masterpiece we hoped for? Absolutely. This expansion isn't just an addition to Elden Ring, it's a statement. It reinforces what makes FromSoftware's games so special: intricate lore, masterful world building, unforgettable bosses, and a gameplay loop that rewards both skill and curiosity. But make no mistake, this DLC is brutal. It demands patience, strategy, and an unrelenting spirit. Casual players might struggle, but those who persist will find one of the most rewarding experiences in gaming history. Shadow of the Erdtree is a love letter to fans of Elden Ring and the Soulsborne saga. Whether you're here for the lore, the combat, or the sheer thrill of discovery, this expansion has something for you. But now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Shadow of the Erdtree? Have you found any hidden secrets? Drop your comments below and let's get the discussion going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into your favorite games. This is Game Gazers, signing off. See you in the lands between.